You know, it's real refreshing to get our own coffee for once.
Yeah, I'd say so. It makes us independent.
So, what do we got this week?
Well, I'm going to do the interviews for Candide the musical, and would you mind taking everything else?
Everything else, Sam, you know that's a lot.
Please.
You know I can't resist that face.
I know, that's why I used it.
All right, who are you interviewing?
Well, I have Tom Kiley, who's the star.
Cool.
I have Jackie Marion and Bert Piper.
Oh, that's exciting. I guess
Yeah.
I'll go talk about the other events.
Yeah, what do we have this week for you?
Oh, we have Ramapo and we have Throwback Thursday Elementary School Night.
That sounds cool, too. We got a lot coming up.
We sure do. Get set, Roadrunners.
Your week starts now.
Steve. The snow's gone.
Hey guys, I'm here with Tom Kiley, the star of Candide, that opens April 10th. So Tom, this is your third show at Ramapo, and how is this one different from your other processes?
Well, at least the first initial process after auditioning was very different. We had a 2-week period where we had a very intensive mask and clown workshop where the cast list wasn't even set out yet. Everybody was still technically in the company, and we sort of found through different exploration and improvisation who would do what part and who fit well in what part through that specific type of experience.
Great, thanks Tom. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Sam. CPB is partaking in the time-honored tradition of Throwback Thursday this week on April 9th in the Bradley Center when they take us way back to elementary school night. Better than the recess and lunchtime combined, hang out with your friends when the doors open at 10 p.m. and try your hand at throwback games from your childhood. And over in the auxiliary gym will be the coolest game of dodgeball ever seen on campus. Just don't start crying when I whip out my 4th grade dodgeball champion moves that would make even Globo Gym shudder in their boots. Food and drink will be provided, so come on down.
All right, so I'm back in the Sharp with Jackie Marion, another star in Candide. So Jackie, I've been in clowning and comedy class with you and been in a couple productions with you. So how is this production different, with using the masks and clowning and...
Well, one thing that's very different is when you're doing scenes with someone, how normally when you have a conversation like we are, you look at them, but instead you have to look out at the audience and then look back and then the other person speaks. So they call it ping-ponging. And you just go back and forth and you pass the look back and forth. So that was really hard. That took a lot of us a long time to get used to just talking to the audience instead of to our scene partners.
That's awesome. And do each of you have your own masks and...
Everyone gets a mask except for Tom Kiley playing Candide. And some people have multiple masks as there's a lot of double casting.
And Jackie, when can everybody come see the show?
April 10th through the 12th at 8 p.m. and April 16th through the 18th at 8 p.m. as well.
Thank you. Make sure you get your tickets now. They're at the box office in the Berry Center, only $5 for students. Back to you, Nick.
Are you looking for something fun to do now that all this snow is going away? Then come on out to Ramapo on Friday, April 10th at 6 p.m. in the Laurel Courts. There'll be food and games and just about everything else you can imagine. Have fun, like him. Ramapo. Be there.
Hi guys, I'm here with Bert Piper, another star in Candide. So Bert, as a freshman and this being your first show at Ramapo, can you talk a little bit about the process for you?
Yeah, I was super excited and super nervous to audition for, my first show. And I luckily got cast as a dancer because I'm also a tap dancer. So
he's an amazing tap dancer.
So they figured I could pick up other forms of dance. And there's a lot of really awesome dance, a lot of tango, lots of lifts, really impressive stuff. And then they asked me to also be part of the cast as the governor of Buenos Aires. And then on top of that, I'll also play in the band for some of the music.
Thanks, Bert. Make sure you check out this show. It's going to be amazing. Oh, Nick, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm not even cold in a t-shirt.
Sam, do you have sunglasses? I can't take the sun anymore. Can we have winter back?
Winter back? Are you insane?
It's ridiculous. The sun, it's so bright in my eyes and it's making things warm and the grass is green. I don't even like green.
There's nothing wrong with green and warm, so you have me all flustered because you're talking about the winter.
How do I even host with you? I'm gonna go buy my ticket for the play.
Go ahead. I already got mine. Well, that was your week in Ramapo.
Thanks for watching. It's so bright. How do you like this?
What do you mean bright? It's beautiful.
Oh,
Look,
wait,
I'm getting my tan on.
Is that our coffee guy?
Excuse me, coffee?
Coffee guy?
He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen him around before.
Yeah, more so than just bringing me my coffee.
I don't know.
Me either. Back to tanning.
Back to lounging in the sweltering heat.
Sweltering? It's 60 degrees. What's your definition of swelter?
40.